guys to the Leonard wedding. So first of all, I want to start off by saying how beautiful this lady right here looks. And Nick, you clean up pretty nicely yourself. Not too bad. All right, so for everyone that doesn't know, I'm the maid of honor. I'm Casey's younger sister. And I could not be more honored to be her maid of honor throughout this whole 8 months of this awesome journey. It's been great. So I want to start off by saying how lucky I am to have Casey as my sister. We have been through some of the worst moments of our life while living under the same roof. Then again, while growing up, we have just become best friends and we have made some awesome memories together. Everyone dreams of having an older sibling, so you can always look up to them and have someone to inspire them. You inspired me with your dancing growing up. I wanted to be just like you. And I couldn't thank her more for that. She has been the greatest role model I've ever had in my life. So I never saw this day coming that I would see my sister walking down the aisle, marrying the man of her dreams. And I could not be happier that it's with this man right here because he is perfect for her. And not only that, but I get to welcome these 3 others into my family along with Nick. And I knew from the start that I met Abby that we were going to be best friends and sisters. And April and Norm, you guys are great. You guys are awesome. So, oh goodness. Thank you everybody for joining us this evening, and this is just the start of something completely new and it's gonna last forever. So, cheers to that.
Check it. Yeah, it's a little loud. All right, up next, the best man, Danny.
For those of you who don't know me, I'm Danny Thomas, and Nick and I have been friends since way back, little kids. And when he asked me to be his best man, it wasn't even a thought. I just said yes. And kind of as I thought about it, I realized more that the reason he probably asked me was because I have a family, and it's kind of something that he wants to start, and just kind of he looks up to me as a already married man, and so it just kind of made me think about it a little more. And so I wanted to tell him. This is a quote from Osho. It is very easy to think about love. It is very difficult to love. It is very easy to love the whole world. The real difficulty is to love a single human being. And it's hard being married. It really is. There's hard times, but it's a lot of good times. And so I want you guys to always remember this time, because this is obviously your day. And just whenever it's hard, just remember this. And so remember to always say I love you, never say I told you so, and always be the first to say I'm sorry.
Very nicely done. Is there anyone else that would like to say a few words to the bride and groom? Abby, Leonard, I know you probably do.
Not all of you guys can hear me talk at the rehearsal dinner, so I guess I'll say something again. But I just want to reiterate that, I'm Nick's little sister, and so it's really easy for me to get on his nerves. It's also really easy for me to realize that he is one of the most amazing men that I've ever had as a guide in my life. And like I said the other night, I didn't always love every other person that he brought around us, but when I met Casey, it was a no-brainer. Because she's obviously beautiful on the outside, but she is amazing. She's caring. She is one of my closest friends. I'll try not to make her cry. But we're really blessed to have her as a part of our family. So, cheers again to Nick and Casey.
Anyone else out there have any words to say?
You know, for those of you who know me, you're probably surprised that I'm even saying anything, but I just did want to tell.
I definitely am.
I just wanted to tell Casey and Nick something, and I think they've both heard this from me in some degree or another over time. And some of you that know me a little bit in here may have heard me say this too. But you know, the biggest thing I can tell you guys as you go through this is there's going to be hard times and bad times, and you can talk to about that all day. But be aware of one thing. There's going to be. Am I in a bad spot for this? For that speaker? Okay. There's going to be good times and bad times, and there's going to be people in your life that you know when they're there, you're not going to know that they're even there and they're doing what they're doing. But when you look back later, there's going to be things that happen, and you're going to say, my gosh, thank God that this person was there to tell me this, or to do that for me, or to give me that job, or you know, to help me make a decision, and you didn't even know they were there helping you do it until later. And you know, I think Nick, I talked to you about this the day you came over late to ask me to marry her, and you know, those people were there for me, but I didn't know it until later that they had done what they had done. So just remember that and look back every so often and think about maybe who's touched you in a good way. There's going to be people that did it in a bad way too, and obviously maybe you could wean them out, but bring in the good. And take it, and there's going to be more people later. You know, there's 3 people that's done that in my life, and I talk about those 3 people a lot because they've changed where I ended up, and thank God that the Lord put them there in my life. So, and then lastly, just you know, on top of that, with people that are walking the earth with me that have guided me, my guardian angel has been with me all my life. It's amazing. I shouldn't, you know. When I look back, there were some people watching out for me that, you know, for what I believe, even though they're not here anymore, I pray and they watch out for me. They're watching out for you. And you need to pray to them and ask them to help you. And for that, I will stop. And everybody have a lot of fun tonight, please.
All right, anybody else that'd like to say a few words? Well, I guess that leaves it to her aunt. Oh, Steve's back here going, oh gosh, really? Miss Casey, you know you have always been, she's the first niece, and you know she's special because as I hear all the time from my sister, well, you went to Florida when Mimi was born. You didn't care when she was being born. You went spring break. No, but I called every hour. I drove the woman nuts in labor and delivery, trying to find out when she was born. Casey and I have always been close. We've had many talks. She has grown to be a wonderful, wonderful woman. Her parents raised her the best that anybody could raise their child, besides me. My daughter's pretty nice out there, too. Nick, you have a wonderful woman, and like I said on Facebook today, I love you to the moon and back, and you better take care of my girl or you're going to have me to deal with. Okay? I love to both of you. Congratulations and good luck. After that little speech, ladies and gentlemen, dinner will be about another half hour. I think the photographer has more pictures that she needs to take at the bridal party. Enjoy yourselves. Have some drinks, have some appetizers, and I will announce when the food table is ready. Is that good to go, Case, Nick?